Assalamu alaikum students. I'm back with another lecture of Direct and Indirect series. In our previous session, we discussed what is direct speech and what is indirect speech. We also discussed the two parts of direct speech, that is reporting speech and the reported speech. Again and again we are going to use these terms, so it will be a good idea to have a very clear understanding of these two terms because I'm going to use these terms repeatedly. This is reporting speech and this is reported speech. In the previous session, we also discussed the structure of direct speech and indirect speech. We compared the two structures. In a previous session, we learned the steps involved in conversion. For instance, removal of inverted commas, capital letter of the first word of reported speech is changed accordingly, use of that, change of pronoun. And in today's session, we are going to learn the last two steps, that is, change of tense and other changes. Let's study this sentence. Mother says, I'm busy at the moment. In the reporting speech, verb is says. It means that there is present tense in the reporting speech. I'm busy at the moment. There is present tense in the reported speech. In the second sentence, mother will say, I'm busy at the moment. There is future tense in the reporting speech and there is present tense in the reported speech. In the third sentence, mother said, I'm busy at the moment. There is past tense in the reported speech and there is present tense in the reported speech. In the fourth sentence, there is past tense in the reporting speech and there is a universal truth in the reported speech. So when we want to change the tense of the reported speech, we have to look at the tense of the reporting speech. See, here is present tense. In the second sentence, there is future tense. In the third and fourth sentence, there is past tense. Let's discuss this concept in detail. If the verb of the reporting speech is in present tense or in future tense, the tense of the reported speech will not be changed. For example, mother says, I'm busy at the moment. Mother says that she is busy at the moment. Look at the sentence. We remove the inverted commas, we use that, we change the pronoun, but we did not change the tense. Because in the reporting speech, there is present tense. In the reporting speech, there is present tense. And when there is present tense in the reporting speech, we won't make any change in the reported speech. Look at the second sentence. Mother will say, I am busy at the moment. Mother will say that she's busy at the moment. We removed the inverted commas. We joined the two speeches using that. We changed the pronoun. But we did not change the tense because there is future tense in the reporting speech. It says when there is present tense or future tense in the reporting speech, no change in the tense will be made. The second point under the heading of change of tense is if the verb of the reporting speech is in past tense, the verbs of the reported speech will be changed in the following ways. Present indefinite will be changed into past indefinite. Present continuous will be changed into past continuous. Present perfect will be changed into past perfect. Present perfect continuous will be changed into past perfect continuous. Past indefinite will be changed into past perfect. Past continuous will be changed into past perfect continuous. If there is past tense in the reporting speech and past perfect in the reported speech, no change will be made in the tense. And if there is past tense in the reporting speech and there is past perfect continuous in the reported speech, no change in the tense will be made. If there is future tense in the reported speech and there is past tense in the reporting speech, obviously there will be either will or shall in the reported speech. So we will make that will or shall, we will substitute, we will replace that shall or will with would. We will change may into might and can will be changed into would. Another important step in conversion is called other changes. When a direct speech is converted into indirect speech, time and space change, and so we have to make some other changes as well. For instance, now is changed into then, tomorrow into next day, yesterday, the previous day, this into that, these into those, here into there, ago into before, and today into that. Let's apply all the steps that we have learned on a direct speech. Look at the sentence. It's a direct speech. It has two parts. She said, unquote, I like clouds in the sky. Reporting speech is in past tense and reported speech is in present indefinite tense. Let's convert it. She said that she liked clouds in the sky. See, we removed the inverted commas. There are commas, inverted commas in the direct speech, so we removed it. We use that to join reporting and reported speech. We changed this pronoun I with the subject of the reporting speech becomes she, and we change the verb of the reported speech into past tense. As we have just learnt, if there is past tense in the reporting speech and there is present indefinite in the reported speech, it will be changed into past indefinite. So that's why we have changed the verb into past tense. So she said that she liked clouds in the sky. Let's practice another sentence. He said to her, quote, I'm living in this building, unquote. So this is a direct speech. There is past tense in the reporting speech and there is present continuous in the reported speech. Let's convert it into indirect speech. He said to her that he was living in that building. See, we removed the inverted commas. There are no inverted commas. There are inverted commas. We join the two speeches with that. We change the pronoun I into he. We change it and we change the tense. It is present continuous tense. We change it into past continuous tense because there is past tense in the reporting speech. The last change that we have made is the other changes, this into that. So it becomes, he said to her that he was living in that building. Dear students, some more tenses have been converted for you. I would recommend you to pause the video or take the screenshot of this slide and study each sentence very closely. Note down the steps involved in its conversion, and later on, practice the sentences given in your grammar book. The third point under the heading of change of tense is, if the reporting speech is in past tense and reported speech expresses a universal truth, then the tense of the reported speech will not be changed. For example, he said God is one. See, there is past tense in the reporting speech. There is past tense in the reporting speech, but there is universal truth in the reported speech. So when we convert this into indirect speech, tense of the reported speech will not be changed. Because God is one, it's a universal truth, God will remain one. God is one and will remain one. So he said that God is one. Look at another example, the similar kind. The teacher said, the sun sets in the west. There is past tense in the reporting speech and there is universal truth in the reported speech. The teacher said that the sun sets in the west. Look at the steps. We remove the inverted commas. We use that to join the two speeches. We do not change and we did not change the tense because it is a universal truth. The teacher said that the sun sets in the west. So students, here we come to the end of our lesson. I hope that you have grasped the concept of conversion. For that purpose, you need to practice the sentences given in your grammar book. I will join you soon with another episode of direct and indirect speech. Till then, Allah Hafiz.